What is going on, guys? It is Blink here, back with another video. Now in this video I'll be showing you guys how you can learn to become the best WKeyer possible with just a bunch of tips I've learned to apply into my playstyle and WKeying. So guys, let's get it started. Now, the main step to becoming a good WKeyer is to be comfortable when fighting. The moment I realized when I started getting better at WKeying was when I honestly became comfortable with pushing any player and not getting nervous at all around a fight. You know that feeling when you have to go somewhere and you're in a game and you know you can't finish the game? So what you do is quickly push anyone you see, but you end up eliminating the whole lobby because you know getting eliminated doesn't even matter since you've got to head out anyways. Yeah, that feeling is what I feel every single fight. You guys just have to not care if you get eliminated. And this honestly allowed me to apply the techniques I've been practicing in creative because I could actually think straight and I wasn't randomly placing builds. When you're not nervous and comfortable around every fight, you'll be able to think much more cleaner, guys. Trust me on this. So what I recommend you guys do is hop into an arena and just WKey everybody. Now, do not wait until you've got 1500 mats to push. If you've got a couple hundred wood and just a shotgun at the minimum, then push the next door over to you and keep repeating this until you guys get comfortable. Trust me, just don't care about getting eliminated and push. Over time, you will develop those confident habits that in return will allow you to think much better in every fight because you notice you won't be nervous at all and you're able to actually apply those techniques you've learned without a problem. Alright, so there are plenty of benefits to doing the WKey strategy, and some of those benefits are that you'll realize how much better of a player you actually are when you can play with confidence and just not care. Being able to WKey good players will make you realize you're honestly just as good as them and will overall help you guys build that confidence in future scenarios. So on top of this, WKeying forces you into a bunch of different situations that will help you build that confidence over time. If you're always a player that plays for placement, you won't know how to play out a WKey situation. Now, if you've been slowly progressing with this WKey mentality, you'll know exactly what to do if your opponent tries to counter you or he tries running away. You'll just know the best and easiest ways to stop that counter or to catch that opponent because you've built up the mechanics and mentality from WKeying so much. This now quote unquote upgrades your skill level and will help you become an even stronger player. So say you're really good at playing for placement. Well, now you've upgraded your gameplay with knowledge on how to control and use that WKey mentality. So you've now got the WKey upgrade and the placement upgrade. Maybe next you want to work on your box fight upgrade mentality or your zone wars upgrade. So if you guys get what I mean, it's like you're leveling up your mind and gameplay to a higher level than what it currently is. You're feeding the mind with new skills you currently don't have, but will eventually learn if you simply take action. Don't just do the same thing over and over every time you play Fortnite, guys. The only way you'll get better is to try new things. I'm telling you guys, take action and put in the practice of learning these new skill sets and you'll upgrade your levels to the max. Now, the next step of becoming a good WKeyer is to learn to finish fights quickly. And there are a few skill sets you want to latch onto in order to finish these fights quickly. So you'll want to get off as much early damage before a fight even starts. You'll notice I'll always pull out any sort of sniper before pulling out my AR to put on high amounts of damage first with just that one bullet. Now, if I miss, I'll then instantly pull out my AR and continue spraying at my opponent's builds to get off any kind of damage I could. And a lot of the times, you'll be able to take up your opponents through the builds breaking, which in return gives you a weaker opponent to fight against. Now, if I do connect that sniper bullet or just put on tons of damage towards my opponent, I will not let them heal. You want to continue spraying at their materials the closer you get. The goal is to keep them from healing, that way the damage you applied actually means something. Now, when you've gotten quite close, your opponent might build plenty of boxes just to have enough time to pop a mini or two. So what you want to do is you want to learn to quickly track your opponents down. Follow the boxes they build and take the quickest path towards them to get into their face. Whether it's by spamming your weapons into their builds or by being able to replace their wall and make a play with it. But just be mindful that they might open up their edit to get off a shot on you just so you need a heal as well. So be aware and play smart when getting super aggressive, guys. This is where I see a lot of WKeyers mess up. They get aggressive and they don't stay alert and realize their opponent can still open up on them despite them being low HP. So just be mindful of that. Well guys, hopefully this has helped you realize that you can become an insanely good WKeyer if you apply these tips we've talked about. Become that insanely good WKeyer that you've always wanted to become, and I know you can do it. If you put in the work, I promise it'll all be worth it. Once again, guys, thanks to everybody that does use code Blink.YT in the item shop. It really does help me out a lot. You guys don't even know. I also add people that do buy something with my code, so just tweet at me buying something and I'll hit you up with an ad on my second account. Anyways, guys, hope you have a great rest of your day and night, and I'll see you guys on the next one.